Oh, this is real cute.
This is very cute, actually. What?
One thing we did that.
As always, what a surprise.
Okay. So we are so excited to have you all here today, but we're going to introduce ourselves first.
All right, hold on.
My name is Dr. Kay Coghill. I am the head of community, formerly the community safety and support steward, formerly a volunteer moderator, formerly a loudmouth on Twitter.
My name is JD Lawrence. I am the head of trust and safety at Blacksky. I used to be a volunteer moderator and did a couple of stuff around just trust and safety thinking, and now I became the head of trust and safety. And if you couldn't hear it in the background, unfortunately we have an extra guest, which is my smoke alarm, which will continue to surprise us as we are here.
They are clearly the main character of the show. Okay, so before I start talking about what are Blacksky-Only Posts, these were created because it was getting weird. We have a little video that's supposed to pop up. Our producer is about to pull the video up.
It's getting weird.
Oh wait, we gotta stop laughing. They can't hear the video. Yes. So it was getting weird. We definitely
It's getting weird.
paid attention to how many of you all were like, hey, I can't post nothing without it getting weird. And I think that was something that stood out the most to us about a feature that should be prioritized. And of course, Rudy showed a little bit a while ago and it got people excited, and then it was clear that we had to create it. The purpose of Blacksky-Only Post is for us to have a visibility setting that allows us to have nuanced conversations that are not including everybody on the protocol, and to also just continue to protect the Blacksky community. This includes anyone that has a blacksky.app handle and anyone that's on the Blacksky feed. Of course, I'm going to always tell you to migrate, but we'll talk about that later. But if you're on the Blacksky feed, you also have access to Blacksky-Only Posts. We are the first to do this. And I think that is really exciting to be able to provide this for you all. There was a lot of conversation. We had a lot of feedback from the community, and we are just really excited to bring this to you all as a very, very important and wanted feature. I'm going to go ahead and pass it over to JD to talk a bit more about the moderation side of it.
For signing up in the last month, I think, leading up to the launch for Blacksky-Only Posts to specifically become a peer mod. So we're launching a completely new system, which again has never been done before, or at least not on App Proto, which is peer moderation. So one of the things that really stood out to me about Blacksky moderation is that we have very content or contextual nuanced moderation where our community needs our community to moderate itself in order to stay safe, right? we can't rely on and like you also voted in the People's Assembly a while back, that like we can't rely on AI for moderation because our community has very particular needs that requires human context. And so a lot of us after the People's Assembly were thinking about how to implement peer moderation. And what we did is we implemented a system that specifically acknowledges like how we could keep each other safe. So you can find peer moderators on the Skyline or on the Blacksky-Only Post feed by their badge. We'll show a peer moderator badge. And then if there is a post that they want to select or report, in this case, we're looking at Dr. K's feed, and Dr. K is going to scroll over to one of my posts that I made because Dr. K loves to bully me. And they're going to label a post, right? So like as it pulls it up, it shows all of the different policies that moderators have been trained on. We've worked extensively in the last month to ensure that all moderators are trained on all of our policies and our community guidelines, so they are aware of all of the different policies that like affect that pop up in content moderation, and also are aware of like how that affects our community directly. And if they can't, for some reason, label a particular post, they can easily escalate it to the trust and safety team of Blacksky that like will look directly at any of the posts that like require further particular context. So really excited to launch the system, really excited to keep our community safe together. And I hope that like, and obviously the last thing that I wanted to say about the future is that like every 6 months we will have new peer moderators that come in. So it won't only be this go around, it might not be you, but I hope that in the next 6 months, because the future has launched, it will be more exciting, it will be more interesting for all of you to join and for all of you to participate in keeping the community safe. Last thing is that peer moderators are just regular users. So don't see them as people that have more power than you or have a hierarchy over you. They are just regular users who are looking at their community feed directly on blacksky.community to ensure that you stay safe. Thanks. That's it from my end.
And before we move on, I do want to touch on a couple things that came up in the chat. So for when it comes to Blacksky-Only Posts, we know that we have non-Black users who are a part of the community. But this particular feature is for those who are part of the diaspora. If you all come across an account that does not fit within the criteria, you have always been able to report it using the Blacksky moderation tool. We get reports all the time of accounts, we investigate them. Typically, if someone has like the incorrect handle, we let them know that they need to change their handle. And we've never had an issue with someone changing their handle to match them not being a part of Blacksky.app handles. So we've always had these things in place. You can always report anything that comes across the community tab, or just in general across the protocol when it comes to anything involving digital blackface or impersonation. On our documentation, that has been very clear. That's also in our community guidelines. So yeah, don't feel like you can't report those accounts. We want you to report those accounts because we are going to investigate all of them.
Absolutely.
And the last thing I wanted to add was that when someone is trying to use Blacksky-Only Posts, let's say you migrate or you join blacksky.community, when you have a blacksky.app handle, you're automatically added to the feed, right? So you automatically get access to the Blacksky-Only Posts when you sign up for blacksky.community and you have a blacksky.app handle, but you can always add yourself to the feed if you are not on Blacksky, our PDS. We would love to have you on our PDS, but if you're not on our PDS, you can still use the hashtag #AddToBlackSky if you are in the Black diaspora. And we'll answer questions at the end. I'm going to go ahead and move over to what is happening right now on the community feed. What I will let you all know is everyone's going to see this community feed. I won't keep it up there too long because I know that not everyone in the chat is a part of the Black Sky community, but I just want to give you all a demonstration of what it looks like.
You know something crazy about to pop up.
All right. So this is what the community feed looks like, and we're not going to scroll too far. Okay. So this is what the community feed looks like. You don't have access to this if you are not a blacksky.app user or a part of the feed. If you have a custom domain that you switch to after you migrate or join blacksky.community, when you sign up, you use blacksky.app, it does add you to the feed. I saw someone ask that. So you don't have to add yourself to the feed because when you join, you don't have the domain, you have to switch it over. And if for any reason you don't see the feed, you could just do #add-to-Blacksky. As you can see, it'll let you know here that that's the Blacksky-Only post. And this is so people know that these are the Blacksky-Only posts, just in case you're like, I posted something, I didn't want it, for the whole protocol. I just needed it for our own quiet community over here that's talking about specific things. It is only visible in the community tab right now. This is by design, right? We took a lot of time thinking about safety. And when we launched Blacksky-Only Posts, we wanted to start with this community feature for you all to be able to go to this feed and see all of the Black Sky community posts. But we are working towards other features in the future that I have been taking from you all talking all day. I've been putting them in a spreadsheet to talk to the team about. But we don't want to launch any other features until we're sure we can also keep you all safe. Right? So when we are creating these new features that are specifically for our communities, safety is the priority and not necessarily how cool it'll be. So give us a little time and understand that if you don't see something, you can definitely let me know. There's my handle right there, and I will definitely take note of it. We also have a People's Assembly as well, where you can always add a feature, and I will have one of the Black Sky team members drop that in the chat, the link to the People Assembly for features. So that's what's popping on the community tab. All right, so before we move on to the next scene, I do want to, we have 65 people in here. If you have posted on the community tab as a Black Sky community member, I want you to put a brown emoji in the chat. And I said brown. Brown heart specifically. Thank you. Cause y'all don't follow rules sometimes. And I didn't have my belt up here. I should have brought my belt in here. I know y'all see me posting that belt sometimes. Y'all don't follow directions. Y'all better be scrambling. Mm-hmm. Y'all know how to make people the main character for the day real fast. I don't see that many brown hearts in here. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Listen. Don't make me. That's right. Ask them, Sharpie. Where them brown hearts at? So, before we move into the other parts, we do have a little giveaway. So, because I like surprises and giving people things, I have 2 giveaways. And for the giveaway winners, I will contact you all after this, but I will let you all know what the giveaway is. So the first giveaway is going to be to the first person who posted on Blacksky-Only Posts. So Stanley Takuchi, I'm saying the whole name, Stanley Takuchi. You winning a prize.
These
I
people
don't
come
know
up with the
Stanley
most
Takuchi is on
phenomenal
here,
names.
but you won a prize for for being the very first person. You were actually the person that made me realize that I needed to post about the launch, because we turned on the Blacksky-Only Post and Stanley Takuchi posted so fast. I said, my God, on today. I had to move as quickly as I could. So shout out to Stanley Takuchi. And I will be reaching out to them, and they will be getting a shirt. And then the second person, so I made a post and I said I wanted to get some reactions of how you all feel about the Blacksky-Only Post. And the person who has the most likes on their response to me also gets a prize. So if you can pull up the post of mine, please. Oh, it's Tucci, not Takuchi. I'm so sorry. Okay, so here's my post. So we're gonna look at the people down here first, and then we're gonna go to the quotes. So Unskeetable Love said they feeling like yes. Also a peer moderator, as you see the little thing. The Purple Sharpie, of course, posted a gift for herself.
What a surprise.
And posted DMX, rest in peace. And then Pretty Kismet posted, I can't see what this is. This is a GIF or this is a video? Okay, free at last, free at last. Also a peer moderator. You can see the moderator badge on their page. Come on, let's dance. So let's go to them quotes. It's loading. I'm sorry, y'all. Sometimes in life, we have to be patient. And I think this is us. The community-only posts are a feature of Blacksky web app and future mobile app for Blacksky community members on the feed with the blacksky.app handle. In the future, we will be working towards the same type of system for Acorn clients. Currently in the works. We're having a little technical difficulties, so just bear with us. The quotes are now up and they are coming now. So we're gonna choose the person who has the most. So we have Jonathan Bailey, whose birthday is on the 20th of August. So they're Leo. They crying on the court. MKA Mika, feels like a brand new day to them. I know that's right. Who's it? Lucy Lala 80. No colors, no whites. Colors only. No whites allowed.
No whites allowed.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We have our Pan-African Prince. Mm-hmm. I knew that was gonna come up. James Haley said it's a miracle. Listen, it is, because the way we was tussling to get this working for y'all, yeah, it was a miracle. I know I'm choosing the person with the most likes, but I do want y'all to know this is my favorite gift of all time. When that man turned to that airplane in that church, felt the Black Power.
Oh my God.
No, for real, because it's something about it. It's something about it. I feel it, okay? This is one of my favorite videos because this is how I show up.
Oh my God.
This is how I show up. This, I also was cracking up. I sent this to the team.
No, this made me laugh.
Y'all can't hear it, but it's definitely a testimony. We have the queen of question sky, Ms. Nay. Now I'm trying to pull up that's all of them. Okay, so I'm going to see Who had the most? Let's see. Give me 1 second, y'all. So go to the quote post, because I believe when I looked the last time, it was somebody in the quote post who had it. Okay. Hold on. I have to go through the quote post. Give me a second.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'm gonna go through this chat because there was someone who made a joke about 9-volt batteries.
How am I? You're not about to sit here and try to defend this battery. Okay, I'm just scrolling, y'all. I am truly, I know how to use a computer. I do want to make that clear.
Clearly.
Okay. I'm just, y'all, somebody play. Black Sky team, please.
Smoke Alarm needs to win a prize.
Why can't I find?
And that prize is
y'all
2 double-A
have been
batteries.
posting today. I am scrolling so far.
Oh my god.
No, the computer is putin'. I feel like I'm being left for dead right now. Like, I know the Black Sky team in here. Let me know who it was. It is real weird when you on stream and the team get real quiet. I ain't calling no names though.
It's funny. Are they like? I see Rudy in the chat.
This is.
Where's Rishi?
At this point,
Rishi.
It is getting weird. You know what? I will let the person know after this because clearly. I got to do it. Okay, so the other person, I will be contacting you. Literally, that's how I feel. Just carry me off. Not making the dream work. Clearly, they sleep. So we're going to go ahead and move into how do you join the winning team? Yeah. So yeah, the Blacksky-Only Posts are open to the Blacksky feed as well, but like y'all should also migrate. And the reason why I'm saying this is because there are a lot of perks with coming to migrating to Blacksky. We have a lot of things coming down the pipe, and it's just also, it's kind of lit to have the .blacksky.app handle if you want it. So if you haven't migrated yet, you can go to move.blacksky.community and you can migrate. We know that some folks may come into issues. We have a help center now on our docs page. So if you go to docs.blacksky.community, we have a whole walkthrough, we have troubleshooting, we have all of those things there. And if you get to a point where you cannot troubleshoot it yourself, let me say this again. If you get to a point where you, on your own, cannot troubleshoot it yourself and you have gone through the docs, email support. I'm gonna just say it one more time. If you get to a point where you have gone through the docs, tried to troubleshoot and you're still having issues, contact us. And I'm repeating myself because y'all have self-efficacy. I know what y'all are capable for. I watch y'all. I see y'all on there. Y'all are very smart people. So look at the docs. We have made an extensive help center now. It actually launched today at noon. Shout out to our head of product for working with me to make that happen. We have been combing through the support tickets over the past, 8 months or so. And what we did was we looked at all of the support tickets that we've gotten, and we looked at the repeating ones or the things that could be explained in the docs better, and we created a help center on the docs page that walks you through every single thing of migrating, how to use Blacksky, how to log in to blacksky.community, or if you're still using bski.app or any of the other apps. We do have our app coming soon, so don't even ask that in the chat. I didn't give no rules in the beginning. I should have. Don't ask about that app in the chat. It is coming soon. We have beta testers right now for the Android. iOS has already been tested. So it is coming very, very soon. And that is how you migrate. And I'm not going to tell you that if you don't migrate, that I'm not going to be like supporting the community and still heading the community, but like, come on, you might as well. You might as well.
And like you said, like there's perks that will come and they will be there. So
we're going to go ahead to, this is the person who, I can't click on this because then I think it's going to take me out the stream. But this is the person who had the most likes. Thank you, PDS Dad. Okay, Lucy Lala. Oh my God, are you here? Because I can't remember what did you post? Did you post? Yes. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You also won a t-shirt. So I will be contacting you. And if y'all have me blocked, just unblock me so I can get y'all information. And y'all can block me back. Thank you so much.
That's insane.
I mean, y'all can block me right back. It is perfectly fine. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead to the questions. And when we say questions, we mean questions, not monologues. Because we know how y'all get. And like I said, don't ask about that app.
It's coming.
Okay, let me scroll up to the questions. JD, I will see if any questions are for you to answer.
No, nothing besides the batteries, which, I mean, if they want me to put batteries in my smoke detector, community fund.
Let's see. Yes, no whites allowed. Okay. Let's see. Who would block me? You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. I mean, I do a lot of blocking myself, so I don't be shocked. I also don't use Clear Sky because if you block me, that's fine. I don't need to know. I don't care.
I will trade you some batteries for a do-rag. I have about...
So y'all don't have any questions? Because what we don't want is for y'all to like not ask questions now that we can ask in answer in real time. So if you have a question about Blacksky-Only Posts, okay, now the Sharpie who is streaming, the credits will come soon. Is this a feature that we will be rolling out to other Acorn communities as well? Yeah. So hi, Tynan. So basically, we will be building this into Acorn. Coming soon. And then what's the video limit? Is it 3 minutes? I think it's 3 minutes. How does a Blacksky-Only Post boost what we're proposing for private posts on at Proto? I mean, maybe it's just that one guy, LOL, but I'm curious. So right now, Blacksky-Only Posts are the only like private options or visible settings, like visibility settings, right? So you could see it on the blacksky.community app. I'm still learning the spec of the permission data, which I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. And the permission data is supposed to be able to provide this type of access across the protocol. Now, don't get me to lying, because like I said, I'm still understanding the tech. I'm non-technical. But the permission data is a conversation that's happening across the protocol right now for us to try to figure out across the protocol how this can be an option for folks. Okay, well, let me answer the questions in the chat first. Okay, so so just to be clear, if I post something to Blacksky-Only, yes, it only shows up. So if you post a Blacksky-Only post, it currently only shows up in the community tab. And that is by design. We are working towards making it to where you can possibly have it in your profile, but we have to test safety features first. No, the only people that can see, this is from Honeysuckle, the only people that can see Blacksky-Only posts are those who are part of the Blacksky feed and have blacksky.app handles. And people who have custom domains migrated with the blacksky.app, and then they change their domain. But when you migrate and you use the blacksky.app, it automatically adds you to the feed as well. Let's see. Is it actually legally viable to have a black people? Like, okay, the black people were the race. So Blurred Beats, we have already worked with our legal team on this, and we are safe. Let's see. What can you stream on Streamplays from the mobile app? I don't work for Streamplays. Eli, you in the chat? PDS is about to be public 1 year anniversary. I did bring up an anniversary situation, so eyeballs to Rudy. Let's see. I'm like scrolling. Did y'all drink water today? I got water right in front of me. Okay, go ahead, Sharpie, with the community chat questions.
What's up, stream? It's your streamer, the Purple Sharpie, on Blacksky under sharpiepls.com. If you ever see me, it's because I'm on trending for my fantastic takes. We have some questions coming from the community tab of blacksky.community, which, if you've not already checked out, you should be checking out. It's where the culture happens. The very first question comes from Sweet Honey Buckin. That's myobsessions.blacksky.app. They ask, so just to be clear, if I post something to Blacksky-Only, it only shows up on the community tab, not my actual profile for later reference. I believe Dr. K answered this earlier, stating that as of right now, we're currently exclusively showcasing features for Blacksky-Only on the community tab for safety, trust and safety purposes. When it becomes safe, it may be rolled out into other purposes later and other features later, but that is significantly down the timeline. Thanks so much for being patient, and thanks for testing with us. We have another question coming from J. That's jwest.blacksky.app. They said, where did my Blacksky-Only post go? It's not on my profile. Once again, Blacksky-Only posts will only be underneath the community tab. So if you go over to blacksky.community, once again, that's blacksky.community, it will only be under that second tab right after following community. All right? Final question here coming from Nay the Biter. That's at notoriousnay.blacksky.app. They say, oh, we getting reckless? Question mark? It'll be fantastic to get understanding of what we are allowed to post and not allowed to post. I added that little bit, it's context. But the question, oh, we getting reckless? Are we getting reckless, Dr. K? Are we getting reckless, JD? Please expand.
My bad. I think JD could hear me. What I was saying was, I'm gonna let JD go into the detail, but what I'm gonna say is head of community, and I want y'all to imagine the belt. The rules have not changed. The same rules apply across the board. Puts belt down. You can go ahead, JD.
Okay, I think I want to be clear that I think that the first couple of nights, and specifically this weekend that's upcoming, that's what I'm most worried about. We have peer moderators that some of them have moderated, some of them have never moderated, right? They've all been trained. They're all really, really great because they've been trained by me and by us. So I know that they're great. I just want to make their work as least difficult as possible for their first weekend. Don't post crazy stuff. Please label your adult content. And beyond that, like, if you post anything that clearly goes against our guidelines, like, that's going to get labeled very quickly. Like, there's about 20 of them walking around amongst you. All of them will definitely label all the things that like need to be labeled. But have fun. Just have fun with like a little bit of understanding for the moderation team. That's all I'm asking.
Thank you so much to everyone who asked questions in chat and on blacksky.community underneath the Blacksky-Only community posts. I will pass the baton back over to Dr. K and JD for the remainder of the stream.
So I do want to add that we've always had human moderators. So if you are posting things that go against our moderation labels, which you can find on our docs page, you can go to moderation.blacksky.app. All the labels are there as well. You'll get a label, right? You can always appeal labels, of course, but the same moderation rules apply across the board. The only thing that we are really trying to make sure does not slip through the cracks is CSAM and non-consensual images, right? Which is why we really needed the support of peer moderators to be able to catch that if it's not reported, right? So please report stuff. Either way, the peer moderators are looking at it. Label all of your sexy photos as adult content. And remember that you can appeal a label and we'll investigate it, but the moderators have always been human and will continue to be human moderators. So we are literally seeing everything that is coming in, and we're using the same process that we have used across the past few years.
I do want to answer that question that's in the chat right now. Like, that's about, okay, so what's adult content, like on the scale from Blue Sky labeling all Black women's pictures to soft porn? I think soft porn would fall under, and this is just quickly policy stuff, but just for your imagination, Wagon Wednesdays are adult content if they're nude. If it's bouncing and all that type of stuff, it's adult content. No discussion. But Megan Thee Stallion dancing in a music video is not adult content. And so like peer moderators have been trained to understand that type of like nuance, to understand that type of context. It doesn't mean that like when you see a Black woman in a bikini, it doesn't mean that it's like adult content immediately. So those are like things that we've discussed very firmly in our trainings. So yeah.
I also want to add that, like, I know I talked about the human moderator, so we don't have a automated system that automatically will label a Black woman's post as adult content. So I do want to make that clear. Like, we don't do that. So like like JD said, if you're making it clap adult content, that don't mean that you can't make it clap, because we know that Wagon Wednesdays is a staple in the community. We understand that. But just label the wagon. Just label it. So we know that one, it's a consensual wagon. It's a wagon that follows the moderation guidelines. Those are the type of wagons I like to see.
I'm so sorry to interrupt to our fantastic moderators of this panel. We have one more question from Faya Purple Emoji Angelou. That's fiaangelou.blacksky.app, only commenting because they've not been able to log into Streamplace. Their question is it possible to post something site-wide, meaning on Blue Sky, and then circle back and update it to be Black Sky only?
That is not a feature as of yet. So I would advise you to make sure it's toggled on before you post. But can you also, I know exactly who this is, can you DM me so I can add that to my features list?
Thank you so much for your question. Please make sure to DM Dr. K. You can see her fantastic account right underneath her name. Make sure that you follow up with her after the stream. Thank you again for your question.
Also, you cannot reverse the Blacksky-Only post.
Right.
I saw that Blue Crab Diva.
Blue Crab Diva.
That makes me want some crabs real bad.
Names.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and move on to, well, first we need to say thank you. Okay. We are forever grateful for this community. I have thoroughly enjoyed being a part of the community, talking with you all, building relationships, paying attention to what you all need. I have loved working alongside the rest of the Blacksky team to build a space that is safer, that has the things that we deserve, and that prioritizes creating features that are actually going to be used and provide some type of larger benefit for the entire community. If you all want to support us, we have an open collective where you can subscribe. The money that goes to the open collective, we put it all in towards Blacksky, making sure that the servers are up and running, that we are able to keep stuff moving. As you all know, we have become full-time, which is like a big deal, because for the longest we were doing this in a volunteer capacity off the strength of the people, right? Because we knew that it was important for us to have the space. JD, do you have any closing remarks?
No, nothing besides the fact that, like, I think sometimes people forget that we are really both members from the community, and that a lot of the community discourse, like that we are also a part of that. Like, that I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for like someone that like was talking about what Rudy was saying before Rudy made the post about moderation, right? And then like I ended up volunteering for Blacksky for about a year or two, and then becoming the head of trust and safety. So like, I think thinking always about like how community, like our community is like very special and unique, and that we feed into one another. And that I hope that we can continue to do that for the rest of like, this entire journey. So I'm really, really excited about Blacksky-Only Posts, but I'm also super excited about Blacksky. Sorry,
JD. I also want to let you all know that Blacksky is an independent social networking microblogging platform. We run our own servers. We run our own labeler. We have our own app view. The first app view outside of the regular app. We are going to have our mobile app soon. So we are running shit. All of it is ours. And that when you support Blacksky, when you tell other folks about Blacksky, you are making the community larger, and we love that. Yes, and the only third-party app view. Thank you, Eli. Eli is the creator of Streamplace. Shout out to Eli, which means that you can use Blacksky.community no matter what part of the protocol you're on. You can just log in with your username and you can use Blacksky.community. And when our mobile app launches, you can also do that as well. So we want to thank our producer and a real dedicated community member, the Purple Sharpie, for helping us put this together and always making sure that we don't look wild out here when we do stuff, because Sharpie is like, absolutely not. I said, don't ask me about that app. You must not have been here the whole time. And we want to shout out ourselves for the humor. And we also want to give a shout out to the entire Blacksky team, our CEO and founder, Rudy, our head of product, Marissa, our founding engineer, Rishi, our head of trust and safety, JD, and I just would like to thank myself, the head of community, as well for, being present. So what I love to say on meetings is that I'm gonna give y'all 15 minutes back. But if you all have any questions, please hit us up. If you are having issues with migration or your account, go to the docs first, troubleshoot. If you can't troubleshoot, hit us up. Because I'm going to start asking y'all, did y'all go to the docs first? And then y'all get mad at me. All right, we worked hard on them docs. We updated them, we upgraded them. But thank you all for joining us. Oh, and we cannot wait to see you on the community feed.
Right. Last thing, if you now see anyone going into like, why is this not working? Or what exactly are you doing? Or what exactly does this mean? Or why can I not see my posts on my profile? Your community, inform each other, right? Like talk to each other about this. Please don't let your community member be stranded on the community feed, confused about what's going on, okay? Talk to each other, please. Make each other's jobs easier, make our jobs easier. So yeah, like talk to each other about that.
And I think this was recorded, y'all.